hello. It is I, Buppy Park. Just gonna go over to here. And then hopefully I'm not dropping any frames. Actually, we should probably put this at 1080p, even though my laptop may die from it, but sure, whatever. We live with these ideas. There we go. I'm gonna look at the VOD to see how it's doing. That's kind of how the weird image is. It's a crackling thing. Hello, my name is Buppy Park. We're ready to watch the PAX East panel. PAX 2024. Final Fantasy XIV online. It's gonna start in 2 minutes. And yeah, I'm excited for more news about Dawntrail. So things that we think that is gonna be in here, probably the benchmark, which if no one knows what that is, it's basically just it shows off the Dawntrail's graphics. It just, you know, what's going on. And sometimes you can download it. You can download like a weird, fun little video from that shows off Dawntrail characters. Not really doing non-canon things. I actually did download the Endwalker benchmark and then made a bunny boy. And you can also, I assume in this one, the Dawntrail one will be, you can make a lion lady, the Femme Hrothgar. That'll be fun. And oh, there it goes. It's getting started. All right, I think it's time to stop the music. Oh god. Oh no. Get rid of this. Sorry. I guess they started a little early. Yo, shake bite. Yo, shake bite. It's actually kind of low on my end. There he is. He's in the shadows. I can't actually see him. Probably the staff is like, hey, you're not supposed to get on until like a minute later, dude. It's still not ready. Is he sitting down? He's like, hey, what up? They muted the thing. I did not mute that. Oh wait, no, there you go. It's back up. Before we continue, should I look at I'm gonna look at my stream for a second and say something. I may have to go a little higher because that's as high as it is on Twitch. Depending, I don't know how high it will be. I'm gonna try to test it. I'm gonna go a little higher, like 12.4. Did it start yet? What's happening? I only have one screen, by the way, so that's why I have to keep doing it this way. My bad. I'm still a very budget streamer. What is going on? I think he went out too early. He's like, oh, because now it's 12 o'clock. Now is the time where it starts. Did it crash? Oh, I think it crashed. Went out too early. He's like, oh, because now it's 12 o'clock. Now is the time where it starts. That's me. That's my silly little voice, my silly little ideals. They're waving. Waving the little sticks around. That's good. Yo, Shapey. Yo, Shapey. It's a false start, everybody. Everything's going on. Yo, Shapey. Yo, Shapey. It's a false start, everybody. Okay. Well, as we wait for this to start, yeah, no, I'm excited for the release date. Yeah, people are gonna say the release date is coming in. I don't know when it's gonna. Probably. My guess. I guess maybe August. I keep jokingly saying like, yeah, October, let's go, summer, but no, I mean, I feel like either August or hopefully, fuck it, Maybe we get June release dates back. Because that used to be a thing back in the day, you know? It would release around the time of E3 every time. So E3 would happen, and as it was happening, I'd hear every other year, it's like, oh, Final Fantasy 14 stuff about their expansion. It was Stormblood and then Shadowbringers. Your Square Enix panels would do that. Oh, here we go.
And hello, Warriors of Light!
Oh, now we're ready. We're ready now. Oh God, it's loud. Okay.
Thank you for coming. We're so excited to see you. It's been a jam-packed week. We had patch 6.58. We
let's
also had
just
our official
wait.
launch on
He listens to this right now as I talk.
Patch 6.58.
Let's just wait. He listens to this right now as I talk.
As you've been queuing with them.
I'm so sorry.
That said, we have
I
a
muted
lot of
that. I
news
shouldn't have
coming.
muted that.
So, without further ado, I'd like to introduce to the stage the producer and director of Final Fantasy XIV, Naoki Yoshida!
Thank you for coming today, and thank you for watching our live stream. My name is Naoki Yoshida.
I think this is good.
I'm director of Final Fantasy XIV.
It's Mr. Yoshibu. Look at that shirt. Is that Claptrap on a chocobo?
Oh yes, hi. I'm Aimi from Square Enix. I'll be helping Yoshida-san here with the translations today.
Yay!
皆さん本当にたくさんお集まりいただいてありがとうございます。
But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming to today's panel. Lots of you out here.
ファンフェスみたい。
It's like Fan Fest again.
FanFest once again. Hooray. Please don't talk about FanFest though. I don't want to relive North America FanFest.
メインステージから皆さん
Cause that was a train wreck.
の選手たちと一緒にファイナルファンタジー14のここまでの申請してからの10年の歩みを振り返
All
り
my homies hate Vegas.
新しい情報、それからこれからファイナルファンタジー14どうなっていくのかというあたりをお話し
But yeah, no,
と思います。
let's
So
go.
for today's
I'm ready to get
main
started.
stage, of course, we would like to thank all of our players, our warriors of light around the world, looking back at the 10 years of Final Fantasy XIV, and then also talk about some new stuff that's coming up and how we're going to proceed from there.
Hooray! I've been at this for
改めて
4 years
こうやって
actually.
こんな大きな会場でですね
Almost 5? Oh god, almost 5.
皆さんと一緒にこうステージでね盛り上がっていけるのは本当に皆さんのおかげです。ありがとうございます。
So yeah, just having this opportunity and having a venue to speak about our title and get together with all of the players and just get excited is such an honor. So again, I just want to thank everybody, all our players.
Good. I wonder if I can see any content creators in there.
2013年の ARR レルリボーンのリリースからここまで、累計アカウント数がどう変遷してきたかちょっと振り返ってみたいと思います。
Okay, so I'd like to take a look at our trajectory since 2013's release of A Realm Reborn and the registered number of accounts.
Oh yeah, just look through numbers. Why not? Go ahead.
してから400万人、そして1000万人、1800万人
Yeah, look at that number grow.
いきました。
So as you can see,
30 million
from 4 million
accounts.
to 10 million to 18 million.
ちょっと正直信じられない数字まで、皆さんのおかげでこう。
There was definitely a big jump between Stormblood and Shadowbringers.
But yeah, we are truly blown away by these numbers. It's almost unbelievable to us, but it's just so wonderful to have so much backup or support from you all.
It seems to be the biggest jump. I wonder if they count the like during the summer as Shadowbringers was gearing up for Endwalker. They count that big ramp.
Oh,
Yay, we have some legacy players.
Thank you.
Look at them. Oh wow, that's nice.
Wonderful. That's good to see. Thank you.
And if you look under your seats, you win a new car.
Yeah, we did start out really rough with the original 1.0 version.
I wonder if
but I'm
any,
so glad that you believed in us and you continue to stick
talk
with it
shows
over
ever
and
do
over
that
again.
anymore. Where it's like, yeah, fuck it, give away cars.
で
I
は
don't-
ここからはちょっと
I don't watch
各
any
エクス
television
パンション
talk
ごとに
shows
どんな内容だった
like
か
that
皆さん
that
と一緒に振り返っていきたいと思います。
So from
I would
here,
know
I'd like
about
to talk about the different
them
expansions
giving
that
away
were released
cars.
and what we went through with each one.
まず最初 R エルムリボーンファイナルファンタジー14の立て直しからですね。
So first is A Realm Reborn when we sort of rebuilt Final Fantasy XIV.
覚えてる方たくさんいると思うんですけど発売したのはいいんですが、非常にサーバートラブル多くてですねダイアログあんま見たくないですよね。
Like a young
when
Yoshi
we
P.
first, rebuilt 14. Of course, I'm sure a lot of you may remember, but it's great that we were able to release the game. But with the server troubles and login issues,
He was so sad back then.
see that all too familiar.
Told you so much.
dialogue. I know. I'm sure nobody wants to see that again.
ただあれですよねエンドウォーカ
Please
ー
not
の時
again.
あれの3倍ぐらいの数字をね見ましたよね。
That said, those of you who tried to log in at the start,
Oh,
of
hello,
Endwalker,
Sekka.
I'm sure the numbers in that error
how are you
dialogue
doing?
was much higher, maybe
Yoshi
3
P is
times
here
the
at
number.
PAX talking about
な
Final
ので
Fantasy
ゼロは多
14.
分サーバーたくさん増やしたんで大丈夫だと、信じております。
But with at Dawntrail, we have increased the number of servers, so I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that this dialogue won't pop up for you guys.
Yeah, sure. Fuck it. Hopefully there won't be an error 2000 whatever the hell it was called.
まあ R エルムリボーンというと結構忘れられないのがタイタンみたいなかなり尖ったコンテンツも多かったと思います。
And of course, with A Realm Reborn,
The long ass
I'm sure
queue
you
line that we had to
have
be
some
in,
memorable
and then it would just be like,
encounters
oh,
getting
you looked away for 1 second, and boom, you're out.
ちなみにタイタンのランド
Reline up.
30万
Great.
アカウントぐらい
Awesome.
消滅した記憶が
Love
ございま
this.
す。
By the way, I remember the challenge of Titan was quite tough. So with his landslide, we may have lost about 300,000 registered accounts.
まああとはあれ
Yeah, that was back then, but if you fell off, you just could not res anybody, so I assume people were like, oh, fuck this!
Dark Light attire or the armor series. Oh, remembered. Yeah.
God, those were bad, terrible. I actually believe I played during where they still had that rule.
And with that,
I didn't play during A Realm Reborn, but
Heaven's Word.
it was still there. Heaven Shadowbringers.
なんといっても蒼天の石ガールド
Hey, there's Sidergru.
レイドには
Love that dude.
難易度のねノーマルとこうハードみたいなものが入ってまあいよいよコンテンツを少しずつこう多層化していくみたいなタイミングがスタートしました。
Oh, they made their first ever fan festival. Nice.
We tried to look at the difficulty level of the different battles, encounters.
Wonder how that
So,
went.
with the raids, we incorporated the normal and savage tiers.
ただ我々にとっても非常に学びの多いエクスパンションで、プレイヤーの皆さんからの ARR のフィードバックで
Yes, I'm glad that they incorporated normal difficulty into the game so I can enjoy the raid storylines.
So Heaven's Word was a lot of learning for us. We received a lot of feedback after the release of A Realm Reborn, and some.
I've heard that it was a very bad time for raiders.
Easy to get through.
我々よし分かったじゃあ難しくするかと。
And so we were like, okay, fine, we get it. It was a little bit easy.
そしたらですねやりすぎだと too much って
So we adjusted it. We adjusted the difficulty level, and now everybody was saying, no, it's too hard. You did it too far.
まあそこからねコンテンツやジョブのメカニクス
I think with that, you should never
フィー
win.
ドバックをいただいてこうアジャストを始めていったというタイミングでもありま
So
す。
just make a boss that insta kills
But,
everybody
with
the
the
minute they
feedback
step in the
received, that is when
duty.
we reviewed the job mechanics again. And
The only way to not get
abilities
insta killed, you have to
that were
emote,
available
set of
and
emotes,
made adjustments accordingly.
そしてなんといっても、一点
turn clockwise like 50 times.
になってなんとか開催したいと思っていたファンフェスが、開催できるようになった年でもありました。
And of course, we were able to hold our very first fan festival this year.
さあこの1回目のラスベガスのファンフェス行ったよっていう方います？
By the way,
Oh, God, you did
with
go
the
to
first
Vegas
fan
back then.
festival, did any of you attend the very first Las Vegas fan festival? May I see a show of hands? Oh,
いろいろありがとうございます。
Oh, we have-
Thank you.
Thank you.
僕が一生で最も緊
He's
張
got some
した
thick
記者公演で
glasses.
した
Does he always have
This was,
those?
the
Maybe new ones.
keynote presentation where I was the most nervous.
そして続いて、ソンブラッドへ、時代が移っていきます。
Next, we released the Stormblood expansion.
まあここは本当にたくさんのフィードバックをいただいて、まあ、ジョブのメカニクス、それからバトルコンテンツのメカニクスというところもかなり、発展、試行錯誤が続いていったタイミングでもあります。
And of course, we continue to receive feedback, and we were able to
Adjustments,
look to that to
difficulty,
adjust,
duties, and job
the different job
rotations.
mechanics as well as the
The field-based stuff.
それと
Oh,
同時に
Eureka.
コンテンツに関しても、今なお
Introduction of swimming and underwater exploration. No one really does that, but that's good. It's good. At least they added something, and then greater variety of duties, including Dome and Mahjong. I really should learn Mahjong.
And of course, we tried to diversify our content as well, including large-scale multiplayer content like Eureka. I think some of you are still enjoying that content. Dome and Mahjong is another thing. So not only did we sort of expand on the difficulty, now we're going for the breadth of content.
ちなみに当時エウレカのアップデートをプロデュースされたライブでやるたびに、チャットにはですね、皆さんのこうズズズズズズ
Hope they announce Mahjong too.
ノーモアエウレカって書かれたんですよ、
That'd be
ね。
great.
You know, and when we
They just
were
make a new
talking about
mahjong.
Eureka back at the time in like a
Just like
live
chess too.
letter, and we looked at the chat, and a lot of people were going ZZZ, ZZZ, or no more Eureka.
まあでもいろんなチャレンジをしてくるからこそコンテンツの広がりっていうのが
God damn it.
あるんだというふうに今振り返るとね、そういうふうに思える、拡張だったんじゃないかなと思います。
But that said, because we took these risks and took on these challenges, that's why we were able to bring such variety of content.
そしてそれを経てシャドーブリンガーズへ続きます。
Yeah, that was a big
And of course, we
boy.
released
Shadowbringers. Hey, there's Emmett.
特にですね、ファイナルファンタジー
It is
4 MMORPG ではありますが、RPG として
Monster 4. Oh wait, there's Emmett regular.
質の高いストーリー
Over with
そ
his
れからバ
mask.
トルの融合というのを、目標にやってきたんですけど、その
Immersive RPG
集大成に
narrative.
近いところが作れたんじゃないかなと思ってます。
And so with this expansion, we kind of focused on the story and the RPG aspect of it and trying to blend together the narrative into some of the combat that you encountered. And we feel that we were able to start reaching that sort of culmination point as of Shadowbringers.
皆さんのおかげでですね、本当 RPG としても、随分大きく成長させていただけたというふうに感じています。
And I think because of your help, we were able to grow as an RPG as well.
でこの辺りからどんどん本当に多くのプレイヤーの皆さんがファイナルファンタジー
Well, it helps when Ishikawa writes the storyline and is like, yeah, I kind of know how to write
皆さんの
RPGs.
ニーズっていうのもかなり様々
God, it's fucking storming out there.
いろんな形で対応していくと
It turns on and off.
始めたのも
I wanted to maybe go out there, maybe buy
And
some
of course,
stuff,
at this timing,
but
there were more and more players
I don't know
joining
if we
Final
can.
Fantasy 14, and
Stuck in his
we
house.
realized that there are different needs for
It's a good
different
thing it's a
players,
weekend.
and so that's when we started looking at accommodating for even more variety of content.
そしてそれを経てエンドウォーカーへとつながっていき
July
ます
2nd release.
And with all that, it connected into
There's Endwalker. Yeah. Oh, Heidelin, my own
こちらは MMORPG というね終わらない、物語というか終わらない世界ではあるんですが
culmination of 10 years of hard work
1回目のストーリーフィナーレを
improving the solo player experience. Although I feel like it's a bit of a negative because I think they focus too much on the solo player experience
With Final Fantasy
to the point where like we didn't even have any field operations
technically end
for the
per
relic
se.
weapon quest. It's just like no, just go
But
do
we
tombstones,
tried to
whatever.
bring a sort of finale, to a story
That being said, I
arc
think
at
they've
this
improved it
time.
enough that they'll
ただそれと
hopefully.
同時にやっぱり
It does seem like
RPG として
they're
の
adding more
ストーリーの
content
評
that
価
can
の
have
高さというところも
groups of people
あって
do stuff. I think this
たくさんの
next
人に
Island
遊
Sanctuary
んでいただける
or
ように
Moon Sanctuary, I think it was
ソロコン
Lunar
テンツ
Sanctuary or
そ
something,
れからソロでプレイすること、
Uh,
少人数で遊べると
is gonna be like Island Sanctuary but with people. I don't know how that's gonna
タイ
work.
ミングでもあります。
And of course,
only
we
in the
have
name,
a lot of people
I can
who
assume.
enjoyed
Maybe
the
they'll talk
story.
about it here. Maybe they
Thankfully,
won't.
we had some really great acclaim about our story being very robust for an RPG, and a lot of people
Thanks,
were able to
Ishikawa.
join Final Fantasy XIV. And with this expansion, we kind of focused in on solo content, those that can be enjoyed with either one person or a small group of people.
皆さんも辛抱強く待っていただいたおかげで ARR の時点から、エンドウォーカーのラスト、それを超えてなおストーリーに関わるインスタンスダンジョンは全てコンテンツサポーターで、ソロでクリアできるというところまでようやくたどり着くことができました。
And so, of course, we implemented the duty support system so that players who want to enjoy the story and the encounters that are associated with it can go into these different dungeons by yourself. And
You can
we were able to
join
have
such
and
legendary
support
heroes
our
as
content,
Alphino,
duty support from AR
Isael,
all the way to Endwalker.
世の中
Perogo,
Oh, thank you.
Random Sign Adventurer.
世の中不思議なものでやっぱりこうオンラインゲーム MMORPG 人と関わって遊ぶのが嫌だということでなかなか14はじめとする MMO 手に取ってくださらない方というのも非常に多いです。
It is kind of curious because even if this is an online game where typically it's necessary for people to work with other players to play, there are certain people who hesitate because they don't want that sort of interaction with other players, and so that's why they didn't try Final Fantasy XIV.
ただ今回こういったソロ対応とかをやってくることによって
Yeah, some people are like, I don't want to talk to people. What's that?
皆さんの本当に温かい
I just want to sit on this pier and fish.
選手たち増えてそして育っていってるのを実感します。
That said, with content duty support, of course, that also helped. But then the community welcomed these new peoples, and they were able to support them through their growth. And I think we were able to.
Yeah,
grow
we
in
tried to do that.
numbers,
Sure, why
of our
not?
Warrior
Fuck it.
of Light. So I think that's also a great step forward as well.
そしてそれらの状況を受けて、次に我々が目指していくのが新たな拡張パッケージとなります。
So with all
Yeah,
that
that's all five of
said,
them.
now we're striving for the future, which leads us to our next expansion.
Show us the graphics. I want to see it in motion. Even more motion. I know we already saw some motion of it. I want to see more.
さあこちらファイナルファンタジー14としては 7.0 と呼んでます。
So on the Final Fantasy XIV team internally, we call this 7.0.
サマー2024って書いてあるね。
We say summer 2024.
Yeah, summer. What else do you
ま
say?
だ出ないのか。
And I know people are saying,
Do you say
"Well,
October?
When are we going to find out about the release date?"
大丈夫。もうちょっと
Do you say next week?
Don't worry. we
It's
will
summer
talk about it
technically.
just later in the
It's
presentation.
raining.
さあこの 7.0 ドントレイルから、さらにこの先10年間またいろんな
Dawntrail's coming out next week, everybody. Hope you enjoy.
So of course, this 7.0
When
aka
Russia's,
Dawntrail is our next
resub.
challenge in the 10 years moving forward.
その10年次の10年に際して我々が、まず最初にチャレンジしていこうと思っていることがこちらです。
So one of the first challenges we want to take on for the next 10 years is going to be this.
これまで、6.0、6.x シリーズで、たくさんのカジュアルプレイヤー、ソロプレイヤーたちを迎える準備というのができましたので、ここからは改めて MMORPG としてさらに、高みを目指して進化にチャレンジをしていきたいと思い
Evolving
ます。
further as an
So, of
MMORPG.
course, throughout 6.0 and Walker through the 6.x patch series,
I wonder what that
we're
means.
making different
Probably
iterations to welcome in those more
more groups of people
players or
interacting with each
wanting
other.
to enjoy content by themselves solo. So with Dawntrail, we want to aim for evolving as an MMORPG.
さあではじゃあ具体的にどういうことなのという
That's probably a good idea.
ざっ
Yeah.
くりコンセプト方針をお話ししていきます。
So I would like to go through what we're thinking about specifically in a sort of like an overview of our concept.
まずその一つ目、 マルチプレイという部分をさらに強化していこうと思います。
So of course,
Oh
we
man, the
would like
multiplayer
to
gameplay will not
focus
be
in
now
on
be
the multiplayer
refined.
aspect, as one of those
What does
things.
that mean?
それに際してラージスケール多人数で遊べると。
Oh, yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, large scale duties. I love this.
So with that, we would
Hundreds of
like
us
to
hitting a
refine
boss,
our
hoping to kill it,
tackle
get some fun
on
loot.
more, large-scale duties.
エウレカやボズヤに続く、バトル系の大型の探索コンテンツというのの開発もすでにスタートしています。
So content that kind of are in the same vein of Eureka or Bosnia is going to be in the works.
Yay!
まあこの辺りもちろんまだ公表してないコンテンツというのも開発、スタートしてたりはするんですが、とにかくファイナルファンタジー14というゲームたくさんの、価値観のプレイヤーに遊んでいただけているその力を今回 7.0 以降 7.1、7.2 でこうみんなで遊ぶっていうことをさらに突き詰めていけたらなと思ってます。
And so there are lots of content we're trying to develop right now. Some of them that may not be mentioned here today in today's presentation, but we understand that there are a lot of different values that people hold as they are playing Final Fantasy XIV. So we want to also focus in on large-scale content, multiplayer content, as we go through 7.1 and 2 and beyond.
まあもちろんその 6.1
What is that bird back there? Is a
バ
mount?
リアントダンジョンみたいな少人数で遊ぶコンテンツっていうのも
Does she allow us to do
開発
barrel
しっかり
rolls
で
with
き
the
ましたの
mounts?
でそれらをやらない
Do
という
little
わけじゃ
tricks
な
in
く
the
て
air.
そういったコンテンツもやりな
Oh,
がら
that's what's
さら
good
に
idea.
ラージ
Do
スケールのコンテン
tricks,
ツも作っていきます。
spins.
Of course, we're not neglecting the solo or smaller scale content like the variant dungeons. We will continue to update that. And so it's going to be more in
No, we're
parallel
deleting
with
all
the
single
smaller
player from
scale
the
content
game.
versus the large participating
You
content.
must always be in a party to
そして
continue the
もう
story.
一つ重要なポイントがこちらです。
All the solo duties will now
Another
require
important element that I
8-man
want to
groups.
cover is this.
遊び応え
Tight
の
DPS
強
checks.
化というのにちょっと改めて意識的に取り組んでいきたいなと思ってます。
So of course, a more fulfilling gaming experience is how we worded it, but we want to kind of focus in on this as well.
例えば
I love fulfilling gaming
本
experiences.
当に世界中たくさんのプレイヤーの方のフィードバック
Now, when the gaming experience is just filling and not fulfilling, and that's when it's like, I don't know about that. When it's fulfilling, oh man, that's where they're
So,
cooking.
for example, this is one of the many feedback that we have received that kind of relates to that fulfilling gaming experience. For example, the target circle of your enemy, the hitbox, is
Yeah, why is it
ridiculously
huge?
large at this point.
あとこうギミックの内容
Yeah, even I had even I was like, all right, come on, this is a bit too big. What is going on here?
ちょっとまたこのパターンなのか
Not play a melee DPS. And I'm like, oh no, it's fine, it's okay. I can go closer to the enemy.
実際にちょっと自分でプレイしてても眠くなってくるなっていうのが
Also, can you like make it like a sound effect or something when I actually hit the?
They tend
If you're gonna keep positionals, like make it when I hit the positional, that'd be
Some
great.
people might feel that it's very repetitive, feels like a pattern almost. And of course, it might help if you are trying to build your like gameplay experience.
Excuse
try
me.
to get a hang of it.
It is
But
the
for
well,
some
it's actually now
players,
the
it
afternoon,
may
but I
include
did eat
it
breakfast
can get
like an hour ago.
sleepy because it kind of gets routine and mundane.
まあ僕あんまりこうゲームしながら寝落
I
ち
get a bit eepy. Although I get eepy when I'm like
眠くなってきたなってなるんでもうちょっと
like 2 a.m. It's like, all right,
いきたいと思います。
I need
We
to.
rarely fall asleep when we're playing games if we're really into it.
No, I do.
When I get too tired,
My
it's
friend
like,
Verde,
oh, okay, I'm
he's just
gonna-
like, why are you falling asleep during the dungeon? It's like it's like 2 a.m. Verde. I gotta go to
Spice it up a
bed.
little, bring the excitement back.
さあここで注意点です。
That said, I do want to advise you.
こういう話をするとやばい吉田また難易度を上げようとしてるって思う方たくさんいらっしゃいます。
But I do that even by
And
myself,
when
where
I
it's like,
talk about
oh,
something
playing
like
Alliance
this, I
Raid,
also might get
I'm getting
knee-jerk
eepy.
reaction of, oh no, Yoshida is gonna make everything difficult again.
Yeah, no, that's great. Fuck it.
まあ基本的にね難易度を上げて皆さんを困らせたいっていうわけじゃない。もっともっと興奮してもらうためにもっともっと新しいギミックオリジナリティのあるものっていうのを作っていきたいとそういう意思表明だと思ってください。
One of my mutuals just said, I'm being edged right now. Just say the release date.
Trouble people. We're just we're trying not to make your lives difficult. It's
I feel like at the
just
beginning of
a
these,
little
they
bit
definitely
more
edge us. They're just like,
something
all
that is
right,
new
we're
and
getting ready to
original
start. Let's
to
talk about the
battle.
history of
So,
Final Fantasy.
rest
Like,
assured.
please, please say the release date.
ちょっと日本語なので難しいかもしれないですけど、もう少しプレイヤーの皆さん一人一人が工夫する余地、自分だからこれができたみたいな遊び応えっていうところをちゃんと作っていきたいというふうに思ってます。
So in the Japanese word, there's this word kufu, which loosely translates to kind of thinking with your own mind and kind of figuring it out.
Thinking with my
So
own
I think
mind.
We want to encourage players to build your own strategies, kind of talk to each other in your party to strategize and
That's
kind
the
of
I do
encourage
not
that
think.
kind of gameplay also.
ですので、まあ我々いろんなチャレンジをさらにこう。
I go in, I hit enemy. If I die, then I expect the healer to res me, and then I keep hitting enemy.
だんだん慣れてきてしまった14を今一度エキサイト
As long as I keep pressing the buttons, I'm doing my job.
拡大させていこうというのが
Both tank and
目
DPS.
標になります。
And so, of course, we would love to take challenges. I would like for my developers to be able to
Mitigation? What's
take on
that?
challenges, take
I just hit
risks
the damage
in
button.
creating their content. And of
Holy
course, we
Spirit,
may
Holy
screw up.
Spirit.
We may have a misstep, and we might be up here apologizing to our players once again. But you know, we don't want things to be mundane. We want you guys to be excited as you play Final Fantasy XIV.
まあこうなるとジョブはどうなるのかっていう
No, I want to
心配
spam
が
Holy
ある
Spirit
と思うんです
in
が
all my fights.
And I'm sure with this kind of talk, it might beg the question, like, well, so what's going to happen to the different jobs and their mechanics?
まあジョブに関してはせっかく節目のねレベル100が来るので今何かを大きくめちゃくちゃバトルメカニクスも
Yeah, what's gonna happen with Jakun? You said you were gonna rework that. Any word on that? Please don't rework it, it's fine.
So, because we are reaching a sort
Have a
of
DPS
milestone level
make,
cap,
like,
which is
50
level
buttons.
100, it's not we don't intend to upset everything again. We want to just continue updating the different jobs and kind of add on to what we already have set up throughout the 7.0 and 7.x series.
まあまずはコンテンツ側のねよりエキサイトメントを高めるというのを 7.1、7.2、7.3 と徐々にねこうやっていこうと思いますのでよろしくお願いします。
So, of course, we're going to be focusing on the content.
One of these days, they're gonna start talking Japanese, and I'll just be like, "Yep, oh, all right, oh yeah," and I just be like, "Yeah, I didn't understand anything, but you know, I pretend, I trick my audience into thinking, oh yeah, no, I totally understand all of that. I know Japanese."
Excitement to the content itself, but you know, well, what's in it for me?
我々今取り組んでいるのがプレイヤーの皆さんに
They said they're deleting everyone's account.
いただくリワードというものを大幅に増やしていこうというワークフローを作り始めてます。
So with that, we are looking into sort of improving this rewards,
Oh, they're gonna
so that yeah, we can
gonna
sort of
bring back
bolster
full
that aspect of it.
permanent death.
まあこれまで ARR からここに至るまで
No,
なかなかこの1パッチあたりの
Imagine you just go in the game, you die once, and it's like, all right, you died. That's it. Sorry, you have to
なかなかここから増やせないでこれ
create a new character.
いよいよここから先コンテンツ
I feel like an MMO did that, didn't
かな
they?
り増えましたので
Oh, I want to say one
皆
day.
さんにお届けする報酬というのもさらに量を増やしていこうと思ってます。
And so, with the different expansions throughout, since we released ARR up to this point, we were unable to increase the number of rewards per patch that we give in terms of gear or mounts. And so, looking to the future and just considering how wide
Yeah, that'd be
and
great.
broad
More
the different
rewards.
content that we offer, we would like
You now have
to
accessories. You can
increase the
add
amount of
more
rewards that we
accessories.
are providing our players.
Mayhaps a hat that a Vieira could wear. That'd be nice. Anyway, speaking about Vieira hats.
今計画になっていておおよそ
Please.
7.3ぐらいの時には今の1パッチあたりの報酬が 1.5 倍ぐらいまで増やせるんじゃないかなと思います。
You were gonna let Aaronvale go to Dawntrail and not be able to wear a cap to shield him from the sun? That's what we're gonna do?
We would have maybe 1.5 times more compared to.
Gonna do my boy Aaronvale like that?
まあたくさんの皆さんから、たくさんね利益もいただいてますので、さらに還元してとにかく皆さんと一緒にさらにこう14盛り上げていこうと思いますのでどうぞよろしくお願いします。
So with your subscriptions and just continuing to stay with us, we have collected from you. So we want to give back. So we want to continue looking into things like this.
さあそれらのスタートとなるドーントレイルこの内容まあ皆さんもうご存知だとは思うんで
I like
す
this
が改めて
this title art. It's very nice.
確認しておき
What's
ます
that giant ring in the background though?
Dawntrail,
It's like
I
a
know we've announced
is that like a
information,
human
but just wanted to
extinction
do a very
device or
quick
some
recap
shit?
of what we've already talked
An
about.
ancient device. If you activate it, it's gonna kill everybody on the planet.
新しいジョブバイパーとピクトマンサー
Like the Halo rings.
Of course, 2 new jobs,
Yeah.
Viper.
They did the Xbox release. Yeah, they did that. God, that was a mess, right? Technically, no, not a mess. It was a mess in that, like, now apparently they added a new currency that only people,
Level cap will be
because obviously probably Microsoft wanted them to buy it through them or something, where they have to buy this currency in order to spend stuff on the MOG station. It's almost like Xbox gamer points or whatever back in the day, until they, got rid of that and were like, yeah, just give us your credit card information, that's fine.
Start looking into what should we do for 8.0.
And I'm like,
Do we raise it just another 10 levels?
that's just overly complicated. Isn't Krista a thing
Or do we
already?
just reset everything
Also?
back to 50?
まあでもそれぐらいやっぱ長期計画を持ってね、さらにこの先10年20年と続けていきたいので、まあいろんなこともうすでに計画をし始めてます。
No, I should reach level
That
1000.
said,
Fuck it.
jokes aside, we are looking into a long-term plan. That's why we're trying to also look at what would it look like 10 years, 20 years from now.
そしてありがとうございます。
Oh, thank you.
そして改めてですね XBOX ファンの皆さんに大変お待たせしましたが XBOX でもつい先日ですね、正式ローンチをすることができました。
And of course, Xbox players, thank you so much for your patience. We were able to release the Xbox version of Final Fantasy XIV.
With many caveats. You still need Game Pass Core in order to play the Final Fantasy 14, guys. Sorry about that, but yeah, no, fuck it.
まあ当
We
然
did it.
新しいエリア多数ありますし、まあ新しい
They did it alright.
敵も多数
Look
あ
at
り
that
ます。
muscly
多数のダンジョン
character.
新しいものを用意され
What
て
the hell
ま
is
す。
that? What the
And of
fuck
course,
is that on the
we
top
have
right?
The new areas, new threats, new dungeons. We have.
Oh yeah, Echoes of Vanendale. That's probably like an
新しい
FF11
レイ
character.
ドも始まりますし、先ほどお話しした
Yeah,
ように
oh, Cosmic Exploration, that's what it was called. New allies like that alpaca? Me and the alpaca are gonna be
ちょっ
besties.
と惑星をね皆さんで開拓探索してもらうみたいなコンテンツ、いよいよかなり仕様も固まって、制作がスタートできそうな状態になってます。
And so, of course, we have
New allies.
that's
Alpaca.
And then as
The
for
new
more
race
detailed
coming to
models,
Final
we're
Fantasy
going to
XIV.
would be the Cosmic Explorer, where you're on a planet trying to explore and develop. So I think we have our systems kind of drafted in place, and so we are getting ready for production on that.
Woo! Woo!
そして
And then
こんなさまざまな
Oh, look, we're hot.
要素を詰め込んだ、ファイナルファンタジー、14 7.0 の16
Huh? Oh, you got confused for a second. It's fine. It's okay.
So of course, with a lot of challenges that we're taking for the new Final Fantasy XIV expansion, not 16, 7.0.
Had to do 2 panel. There it is! We're back to June, baby. Let's go! And that's a full release, but everyone knows, we all know where we go to early access. Come on.
大変長らくお待たせいたしましたが、ファイナルファンタジー14、ドントレイル6
God.
月28日アーリーアクセススタート。そし
Gonna
て
call a day off on Friday, even if the servers are
と
down.
いう形
Say
で、
fuck it.
今最終調整を、最後のね開発の追い込みをやっているところです。
So thank you so much for your patience.
Roberto,
I know
the
we've been
telenovela
waiting for a long time to
protagonist.
announce this, but we are happy to say that we
Oh,
are planning
finally.
to start early access on June 28th and official release on July 2nd, and we're making our final adjustments. On
Probably how I'm gonna do it is on Friday I'll just stream getting the new jobs. I won't do any story, and then like maybe Saturday I'll start the story.
アーリーアクセス本当はもう1週間前にしたかったんですけど。
So with this early access start date, we
If,
actually
if the
wanted to
servers
start
aren't
a bit
dead.
earlier.
If the servers are not destroyed.
エルデンリング DLC まあ皆さん
Oh god, it's right, the Elden Ring DLC.
ね DLC やりたいでしょうから
We figured everybody would be interested in playing the Elden Ring DLC.
So we gave you 2 weeks. Finish it, there you
I'll
go.
give you 1 week.
Wait, it's 1 week? How long was it? Oh god, when is Elden Ring? Oh, you're gonna be at Anime Expo? Aw, damn. Just cancel.
ですので
Just tell them to move
1 週
it.
間どっぷりエルデンリングの DLC 楽しんだらもうそのまま
Maybe he wanted to play Elden Ring DLC. It's like, I want to play Elden Ring DLC. We're
I'll
moving
give
this
you 1
date,
week to
actually.
enjoy Elden Ring DLC, and then just go into your summer vacation into Dawntrail.
言っときますけど決して僕がやりたいからずらしたわけじゃないですからね
Just want to make it clear, it's not because I want to play Elden Ring DLC and then play Dawntrail.
Oh yeah, it's totally not because of
楽
that.
しみですけど
Although I am looking forward to it.
さあでは、リリース日それからアーリーアクセスの日付を発表したのでちょっとコレクターズエディションを紹介させていただきます
So, because we have discussed the release date, I would like to touch upon the collector's edition.
Oh yeah, what do we got? Who is it?
We want to show the content of what the physical collector's
Is it a
edition
warrior or light? It's a pirate. Look at the box. They bring out the box. Shuts down the server so she can play Elden Ring. What's that? Oh, they're giving you gloves. He has rings. He has to take off his rings. Oh no, he's like, fuck it, I don't care. I don't want
まず
whatever.
コレクターズエディションまあここに全部物理でね
Yeah, there it is. A warrior light
フィギュアが
as
また
pirate.
ついてます今回バイパー
I keep calling this Corsair. I forget what the real job is. Viper, that's it.
Okay,
Fuck.
so getting into the contents of the physical collector's edition.
It took me a
As you
while.
can see, we have
The
our
golden
Viper
box.
Viper figure.
そして冒険には欠かせない今回、新たなファイナルファンタジー14のマップですね
Yes, we can't forget our map of the realm.
Ooh.
そして
That's nice.
Hold on. Let me neatly put this away.
そして、光の戦士たちが冒険でね使
Is that a mono artwork there? Oh man, that's a Viper character. What's that? Is that
This
brochure?
is the unending journey as a journal form. Sorry.
でまあこちらね
Oh,
当然中身
It's that thing that Crow writes.
So of course, it is literally
Oh,
a journal.
it's
so,
empty.
You can note down your adventures in this book.
That's nice.
そして続いてがですねこちら何かというと
What the
ちょ
hell?
っと古風な、ペン
Is that a
入れ
wallet?
になってます
And so this, it's actually
Folder.
sort of like a vintage-looking pen case.
かなりこだわってね作りましたので、まあ、冒険者感というのを大事にしながら作ってます
Damn, you'd be
But yeah,
fancy.
we were really meticulous about the design of this pen case, kind of replicating
God.
the feeling of an adventurer taking his sort of writing.
I would never
utensils
use this,
and
but
throwing
like it
into
looks
this kind of envelope.
immensely
で、
cool.
まあこう
And
巻いて
material.
You can roll it up.
巻いてですよ
I just wanna touch it.
up.
まあこれで
I mean, if there's pens in there, I don't know how much you can
And it
roll it
has a
up by,
string
but
that you
okay.
can close it with.
まあなのでペンだけじゃなくてねいろんなもの収納してねこうバッグに持ち運びやすいように、なってます
So of course, you can utilize this for not just pens, but any sort of stick-like objects to put in there.
そして、
Yeah.
ちょっと待ってくださいね手袋
Finally, a place for my sword.
Actually, this one we might want to wear gloves, or do we?
もちろんこの天野先
He's
生の、
like,
ね
I don't-
最新刊
my rings, though.
トレールのとこの特装ボックスついてきます
Of course, we haven't forgotten the decorative art box featuring the wonderful artwork of Mr. Yoshitaka Amano.
Oh yeah, I was looking for Elden Ring DLC. DLC release date. Hang on.
はいというわけでちょっとコレクターズエディションの
Oh,
今回
shit.
物理アイテムで
It's
すね
only a week.
紹介しますね
June 21st.
まあ PL あげるからね
So
It really is
these are
only
the
a week.
physical,
Oh, fuck.
components
Jax is-
of the
oh, no,
electric
Jax.
Sorry, let me put the
Jax.
back on to get my eye level up.
Oh, Jax is gonna fucking die. He has to beat Elden Ring in a week.
Okay.
さあじゃあまあコレクターズエディションがねこんな感じ
And by that, I mean, if I beat Elden Ring, then I have to beat Elden Ring DLC in a week.
まあ今紹
I
介
still have
した
not beaten
内
the base
容こちら
Elden
になっ
Ring.
ておりますのでぜひ
So
コ
I'm-
レクターズエディション
I may do it.
どうしようかなと悩んでいただければと思います
Heck, after the stream, maybe I'll
These are
start it
the
back up
physical
again.
items that will be included in the collector's
If I'm not,
edition.
like, doing
You
side
could
content
please
and
consider,
Rebirth.
pre-ordering this, but yeah, your consideration would be definitely appreciated.
ありがとうございます
Oh,
おちょっと聞いてみようかなちなみに ARR から
My consideration is dependent on how much money this thing
いらっ
is.
しゃいますか
just out of curiosity, who here has collected all of the collector's editions since
お
ARR?
すごいありがとうございます
Oh my gosh.
Thanks
So we got the Viper figure, Loft Map, Unending Journey,
スクエニのスタッフの手を挙げてるのがちょっと面白い
Adventurers Pen Case, and the Dawntrail Special Art Box.
Very interesting.
Basically, a bunch of junk that I will like for a little bit, then probably put away in the corner and it'll collect dust. Yep. I'm not getting this. I'm fine with just getting the expansion. I probably would just get the regular expansion, not like there's like a digital collector's expansion. Unless there's like something amazing in there, I probably will. Oh yeah, let's talk about the digital items. Maybe I'll get convinced about this, but I'll probably just get the regular expansion.
In regards,
They usually put earrings that help you boost the level.
Please roll video.
I rolled video on the digital items. Why not? Oh my god. It's the high wind. What? Huh? Ah, fuck me. God damn it. Ah, god damn it. I may have to buy this. No. Wait, is it turned into a mech? Why do we have mechs? Why do we have mechs? Is this anything to relate to the expansion? I don't know. Does Sid make this? New mount. Arc. Ah, fuck me. Wind up garnet and a chocobo brush.
今ご覧いただいたのが、デジタルのコレクタ
God
ー
damn
ズ
it.
エディションインゲームアイテム、マウントのアークとなります。
So yeah, the video that you've seen.
Did I give you earrings though
is
this
pretty
time?
self-explanatory,
That's
but
very
one of the
mean.
digital items that you
I
can
mean, I don't
find
need
in
them
the
anymore.
collector's
My
edition
characters
is the
are
art
close to
mount.
level.
そして
I'm about to level all my battle jobs to 90, but still.
ついてくるからかなと思います。
And then,
What about the
I'm
people
sure
who
people
won't
cheered
do
for
that?
Garnet minion too.
そして武器の方は、新しく追加となるピクトマンサーの、武器である筆、そのチョコボの筆と、もう筆すでに用意してくれてる人いる。
So of course, with the Pictomancer being implemented, the glam weapon is going to be the Chocobo's brush. And I see in the audience somebody already has a Pictomancer brush.
すごい。
Oh, they're really, oh, that's nice. That's cool.
完璧にクールルさんになって
Oh, it's
Shout out to the
purple.
cosplayers.
Oh, thank you. Perfect.
こちらがデジタルアイテムのコレクターズエディションですので、ちょっとここで SKU の説明だけ簡単にしておきます。
So again, these are the digital items, but we do have a kind of complex sort of SKU lineup. So allow me to explain.
Is it a complex lineup?
基本的にはエンドウォーカーと同じなんですが、ちょっとおさらいしておきましょう。
So the setup is just like our last expansion, Endwalker, but just wanted to go over this really quickly.
まず Windows それから Mac、Steam を除く Windows と Mac 版でプレイされている方で、コレクターズエディションを買うぞという方は、一番上のコレクターズエディションを買っていただければ
Oh, it's one of these charts. At least it's not that crazy.
さっき
Collector's edition. Game, goods, and in-game items. Regular collector's box.
So if you are
Just the
playing
goods.
on a Windows or Mac, not Steam, I'm sorry, but that would be the top row.
Damn,
Where you see that
fuck off,
collector's
Steam.
edition. This is the whole bundle where the game, the expansion, the physical goods, and the in-game items come in one package.
Yeah, I'll probably just get the digital
そ
collection
して
edition.
プレイステーション4、プレイステーション5、Xbox、そして Steam でプレイされてる方で
I do not need
さ
the
っきご
the
紹介した
goods.
物理の、コレクターズ購入されたい方はグッズだけのボックスというのがあるので、それとこの下にあるデジタルコレクターズエディションを購入していただけ
It
れ
is
ば
weird how they do this. I guess I just can't make one for Steam. Like a Steam code in there? Just put a Steam code in there.
PS4, PS5, Xbox Series X or S, or Steam. So we have the physical items packaged by themselves as a collector's box, and then the digital items would be bundled into the digital collector's edition.
そして
I'd be mad if I have a Steam version and I did not look at this chart. I just buy the edition thinking I'll get the Steam game and then it's like, fuck!
And if you just want the digital items,
That would suck.
You don't care about the physical items. Just
That's why you
want
always
the
gotta read.
amount, then you can go for the digital collector's edition.
そして最後
He knows. He knows what we want.
何もついてこない
Also, FF9 fans want that Garnet minion.
And
I
then
literally
finally,
saw
the
someone on
Never
Twitter be
Steam
like,
edition,
Scarlet!
just the expansion.
多分この会場にいる方と
Also, news in the Twitch chat of the official PAX FF14 Twitch chat. Apparently, a streamer was picking fights with the FF14 PAX stream chat.
さあというわけで、ちょっとね複雑に
Okay. This is why I turned that off. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what drama they're doing. But stop acting like an idiot.
So yeah, I understand
Just watch the
it's a bit
thing.
complicated, so we will be having a website set up so that it explains the different lineups. So
That's why you don't talk to
if you
chat.
wanted to get
Don't do
more
anything.
details, we encourage you to look at that page.
あと1個注意点ですが、ファイナルファンタジー14はエンドウォーカーからもう一切
No, I don't. I looked on Twitter. Someone on Twitter just said, yeah, some streamer is keeping up with, is picking fights with the chat. Now, this is obviously some random person on
And another
Twitter.
point of
Maybe they're
caution,
lying,
and you
but
may be familiar with this,
I'm gonna
since
retweet the tweet
Endwalker,
there.
we have not
Watch
produced a
it
physical
by
presentation
Meowie.
of the game
Watching a streamer pick
itself,
fights in the
so,
FF14 PAX
since
stream
we
chat
aren't,
is a new low.
connected to
La
the
Meow.
game retailer, you will not find the standard edition
Mm.
disc there anymore. It's all digital download only.
はい忘れ
Only digital downloads. I actually have
では
the Shadowbringer PS4 box now. I still have that.
グラフィックスのアップデートを
I guess I got lucky before they got rid of these
皆さんの環境
physical
を
boxes.
アップグレードというかね必須動作
I don't put the disc in though. I mean, literally just like they give me the code and it's like, all right, you download it. Good
So
job.
of course, with
You own
the
the thing.
different updates that we're making, including the graphical update, I'm afraid we will have to adjust the system requirements for your platform.
これまでにお話ししてきた部分とちょっと一箇所だけ変更をさせていただけると助かります。
Which is the singular point on this chart of system requirements.
Windows の環境で CPU
I hear the system requirements.
インテル Core i7 の
Follow FF14 creators on Twitter? Couldn't be me. You know, that's actually probably a smart idea.
ここを7700にちょっと変更させてください。
So originally on the Windows
I follow the
platform,
people who make good art.
The minimum system requirements indicated Intel Core i7 6700 series or higher. We are going to be bumping it up to require the 7700 series.
なぜかというとこの6700という CPU と特定のグラフィ
All
ックス
people with 6700 and lower in shambles right now.
落ちるっていう非常にそのグラフィックスカードと CPU の相性の悪さみたいなのが発見されたので
i7 is
あともう
kinda high,
6700
isn't it?
が昨年で
I've seen PCs who go with i5.
っていうのが発表されたこともあって
They're-
まあこの先
they're
10年
okay.
さらにということを
So like, yeah, no,
考え
you
れ
need
ば
CPU of
いただ
i7.
いた方がわかりやすいのかなと
That's only minimum. What the fuck?
まあおそらく皆さん大丈夫だと思うのでここ
I don't know anything about that much about PCs,
So
but
there are a
that's
couple of reasons why
nice
we had
little.
to bump this up. One is because with some combinations, the CPU and the graphics board seems to have seen issues in performance. So that's one reason. And then it seems there was an announcement that the
i7 is above average.
6700 will no
Like
longer
the
be
minimum
supported on the
requirement,
Windows
though.
platform, and it was announced last year that that support was ending. So
Oh yeah, I have
figured
heard about
that,
i9.
it
Yeah,
was
not
best
touching that
to
one.
bump it up, so that we'll have
If I ever
a
do buy a
supported,
pre-built PC, I am not buying one with
so I'm
i9. It
hoping
sounds
that
expensive as
everybody's okay on their
fuck.
machines, but just in case, you might want to double check your CPU.
そしてすごいちょっ
That
と
being said, as long as they don't allow me to buy PS Plus to play FF14, I think I'll just keep playing on my
And
PS5. It's
another
alright.
thing, let's see, the HDD available disk space. I hope you are able to secure enough space for the game to be downloaded onto your machine.
今回グラフィックスアップデートによって
Oh, Windows dropped support for that?
テクスチャーとかがこれまでにリ
Tragic.
リースしてきたアイテム全部にどんどんかかっていくのでちょっとパッチサイズ
How come I see pre-built with i5? I think i5 it doesn't. I'm going to guess that i5 higher number is still probably better than an i7 6700. That being said, I don't know PC requirements that much.
Expansion size will be quite big, so please be advised.
そしてお待たせしました、こちらが Mac 版の、必要動作
Oh, look at these Mac requirements, everybody.
てる方もですね
Mac players, get a load of these.
しっかり載せますのでご確認いただければと思います
And of course, for those who view
Monterey,
play on the Mac
Ventura,
platform, we
Sonoma.
have updated the requirements on that as well. Again, we will have a website available to
Met Sonoma once. Nice guy.
reference for these different details of your machine specs.
Mac Mini?
では
There's a Mac Mini?
発売日も
MacBook Pro?
発表したのでじゃあ
You can play this on a MacBook
これ
Pro?
はいつからだというお話をさせていた
Does
だ
that
き
ever
ます
like work?
Okay, so we announced the early access and release dates, so let's go into pre-ordering the expansion.
Yeah, I have a Mac Mini. Oh, well. You need an M1 2020 or higher second, so good luck with that.
And of course, we'd like to talk about the bonus items that you will receive when you pre-order.
User. Specific generation. Well, 7 is better than equivalent 5. Newer generations are better than older ones.
ミニオンジタンとそれからアクセサリーアーゼマ
Oh, okay.
新しいアイテム、装備
Copied that from Reddit. Oh,
皆さ
okay.
んにお届けし
Thanks,
ます
Reddit.
So, of course, when you pre-order, these are the in-game items.
Oh, those are earrings. It's a pre-order bonus. Look at Zidane! So this is following FF9 lore. Do I have to play FF9? I don't have enough time to play FF9.
推しですが
I didn't play FF4, so I'll be fine, I guess.
You may have noticed a lot of Final Fantasy IX references here, but the reason is
I think it's the main character, right? I assume it is.
こちらのアーゼマイヤリングに関しては、レベル90まで、モンスターを倒した時の討伐経験値が 30% アップしますし
Get these Zima earrings.
ジョブのレベルクラスのレベルが上がれば
I mean, it's gonna be useless for me, but they look nice.
になっていますのでレベリングに非常に最適になってます
So of course with the Azuma earrings, this is similar to the last pre-order bonus, but whenever you defeat an enemy, the experience points that you receive will have a 30% boost, and then the stats on the accessory itself will also kind of scale as your player is leveling your character. So it does become quite advantageous when you're trying to level your character.
はいそしてプレオーダーのそ
Fantastic.
してアーリーアクセスの権利が皆さんに付与されます
So of course, if you pre-order the expansion, you will have early access.
でちょっと忘れないでくださいね今回の拡張が初めての14の拡張って方もいらっしゃると思うんで
So of course, I do want to.
Which everyone usually does. We all just pre-order and didn't go into early access.
Expansion for the first time with Dawntrail.
予約をしないとアーリーアクセスの権利がないのでやったー6月28から遊べるって言って予約を忘れてるとみんなこうバーって夏休み行ってるのに自分だけ7月2日まで待たなきゃいけなくなるので注意してくださいね
So you need to make sure you have pre-ordered the expansion in order to gain early access. So if you don't pre-order, while everybody's going on summer vacation, June 28th, and you realize, wait, I haven't pre-ordered, so you have to wait until the actual release, which is July the 2nd. So if you want early access, you might want to pre-order.
ではプレオーダーその予約開始日に関してですが、来週スタートします
And so pre-orders will begin next week.
Steam も、この日からスタートするんですが Steam 版以外は予約サイトがねそれぞれの時間で開くのでチェックしていただきたいんですが Steam 版は全世界同時に、PTD に 9時に開くので、ご注意くだ
Oh,
さ
I
い。
forgot the concert. Yeah, the concert that is happening over at Carnegie Hall. Also pre-orders there next week. Wow. Okay.
It's
Ah.
on the disclaimer down there at 9 a.m.
That's like a week
but the
before.
rest is local time.
It's like a week
9
before the
a.m.
expansion releases.
Let's
Goodness.
see. America would be West Coast time, but
そしてさっきご紹介した、ちょっと待ってね、この2つのアイテムは、プレオーダーしていただいたのが確認でき次第、レターモーグリがすぐに皆さんのところに運びに行きますので、 7.0 を待たずに、アイテムをお届けしますので、ぜひ早めの予約をお願いいたします。
And of course, the in-game bonuses that you receive with pre-ordering will be delivered to you via delivery Moogle as soon as we are able to confirm the pre-order. So you are able to access these before the expansion launches.
まあ、
Alright.
ただね、ちょっと不安なのがね、予約サイトがダウンしなきゃいいなっていう。
The only concern that we have is I hope the pre-order site doesn't crash again.
あとこうレターモーグリたちがもう無理クポ疲れたクポってちょっとね遅れる可能性もあるんで。
And our poor delivery Moogles, they may be like, oh, I'm so tired, Kupo.
まあいずれにせよちょっと予約をしていただいた方から順次アイテムすぐにねお届けしてまいりますので、ぜひ予約の方よろしくお願いします。
That said, we will be delivering these
Not that big of a jump,
items,
honestly.
as we confirm your pre-order. So we would encourage you to do so.
はい。さあでは、1時間にわたっていろいろお話ししてまいりましたが、
Show the benchmark.
ダートレイルのお話はこの辺までかなと。
So yeah, we had about 1 hour to speak about our new expansion. So I think that kind of wraps up discussion about
Benchmark.
Our, Dawntrail expansion.
Please.
ただですね、昨日パックスイーストの方でですね、ファイナルファンタジー16の、パネルがございました。
Oh yeah,
I
Final
know
Fantasy 16. That's right.
there was a
Yeah.
panel on Final Fantasy 16 just yesterday.
Oh yeah, talk about that too. The event. When's that gonna come out? You haven't said the actual date.
And in that panel, the producer, Yoshida,
クロスオーバークエストの開始日、ヨシピー発表していいよって言ってくれたんで。
mentioned that, oh yeah, Final Fantasy 14 producer,
Yeah, that guy,
you're welcome to
Naoki
announce
Yoshida.
the crossover quest line release date.
というわけで4月2日からスタートさせていただきます。
There it is, right after the event that's going on right now.
It's going to be the date that the crossover quest line will become available.
まあ約1ヶ月ですね。4月入ったらすぐにスタートしますので、ぜひぜひご期待ください。
So it will begin as soon as we enter the month of April.
That's an entire
So I
month.
hope you take a look.
まだまだ16、PC 版を楽しみに
Get your gold saucer points
く
ready.
ださってる方もいるというふうに思いますので、今回のクロスオーバークエストは、16のストーリーの物語の序盤とのクロスオーバーになっているので、極端な強いネタバレはできるだけしないように、でも報酬が豪華になるように一生懸命14チームと16チーム力を合わせて作りました。
And of course, we understand that there are players of Final Fantasy 16 who are looking forward to the PC release. So we don't want to spoil the story for
Oh, yeah?
those who are on
Them.
14, who are waiting for 16. So the crossover content kind of covers like the first part of the game without any spoilers. But we have made sure that the rewards are very robust. So I hope you look forward to that.
Woo!
ようやく本当長く引っ張りましたが、実装日お知らせできたので、各言語ウェブサイトで特設ページ開いていくと思います。
And of course, it did take a while, but the team worked really hard, and we were able to announce the implementation date. So I believe we do have landing pages, web pages that give us the details on these.
まあクエストのスタートがどこなのか、どんな報酬がもらえるのか、細かい情報すべてウェブサイトの方に記載されておりますので、ぜひこの講演が終わってページが開いたら内容チェックよろしくお願いします。
I think you will be able to find details about, say, where the quest giver is and things like that. So once the page does open up, if it hasn't already, we encourage you to take a look.
さあでは1時間にわたって、パックスイーストの会場からお届けしてきた14のステージですが、そろそろ終わりの時間となりました。
All right, I think that we are approaching the end of this presentation, actually.
これ以上
Benchmark!
話せないんだ。
Don't do this.
Oh, there's too much spoilers. I can't avoid spoilers. So.
Does he have it? Oh no, yeah, he has it. He's waiting for them all to cheer.
Oh,
歓声しか聞こえない。
I'm sorry. I only heard the cheers. I was curious to know what that guy was saying.
I can't hear you.
What? What?
Job action trailer.
ごめんごめん。今作ってるから。
We are still in the process of making that, though.
Sorry.
Oh, I do want the final fucking release trailer? Dude, it's like months away.
まあいよいよ今日発売日、アーリーアクセス発表できたので、
No, come on.
5月
You
上
know,
旬からは
you have that
世界
benchmark
中の
somewhere.
メディアツアー始まるので、そこから多数の情報もちろん出ていきます。
So yeah, today was the announcement for the release timing, and so we will be conducting a media tour towards the beginning of May-ish, and we do plan on revealing more information in the lead up to Dawntrail.
そして4月には、久しぶりにはなりますがプロデューサーレターライブも行っていよいよグラフィックスアップデートの内容を実機ドントレーラーのクライアントを使い
I
なが
remember they
ら
did a media
細かい
tour
ところ
back
かな
then,
り
yeah.
説明していこうと思います。
You invited
And
media
in
and also a bunch
April,
of
we plan to do another
fans.
letter from the producer live to talk about the graphical updates,
those
utilizing actually
content
in-game,
creators.
Yeah, using in-game.
もう本当に今開発佳境に入っているので正直僕このパックスイストの会場の隣のホテルでジョブのチェックしてたりするんで
But yeah, the team is working really hard, and I think we're reaching the peak of our development production. And I actually am also reviewing the materials that come up and in my hotel room.
なのでそれぐらい一生懸命作ってますんでもうちょっとお待ちください。
So the team is working really hard. So just a little bit more of your patience would be definitely appreciated.
Whoa.
さあでは
Alright,
最後
fine, we'll
に
wait.
改めまして本当に、ARR から数えるとまあ
I know this was gonna be so short. I probably wouldn't have streamed it if it was this short, but I mean, we got some big announcements. We got the box, got the release date.
14ここまで来れました。
So once again, I would like to just look back at the 10 years of ARR, and if you count it from the original 1.0, 13 years, just how much support we've received from players around the world, and just how appreciative I am of you all.
まあ我々がね本当にここまで歩んでこれたのは本当にプレイヤーの皆さん、光の戦士の皆さんのおかげです。
And the reason why we were able to get this far in our journey is just truly because of the players, our warriors of light.
ぜひですね、これから今日お話ししたように、さらにこの先10年、20年、僕がちょっと死んじゃって機会になるかもしれないですけど、そうなったとしても14続けていけるように、皆さんと一緒に引き続き歩いていきたいと思います。
But yeah, we will continue to strive forward, aiming.
I just went to look at the 16 release date DLC. It's on April 18th. Ah.
To bring you Final Fantasy 14.
ありがとうございました。Thank you.
That's not that far away. There he goes. He didn't have the benchmark, sadly. Well, the warrior lights, goodbye. I went in cosplay. Oh, I'll probably release the benchmark at some point. On my download on my laptop, it's gonna explode. The stream has ended. Alright, well, thank you, PAX. That was it for the event. Yeah, no. June. June. At least we have a couple of months to finish games that we've bought. during after these last 3 months of all these fucking games. But yeah, I'll try to. I'll definitely be done with Rebirth by June. I wonder if I'll be able to play the BTS Attorney games by then. I probably will. I mean, I do it pretty well. Now, Baldur's Gate 3, that's a different question. I only just got to Act 2, so I don't know about that. But hey, who knows? But who knows? That is it. I'll probably resub before March is over. Because I haven't resubbed. I haven't subbed in a while. I've had it let it lapse for a bit just so I can focus on the games I have to play. And yeah, when I resub, I'll be able to do the Easter slash oh, it's not Valentine's. It's Easter and it's something. It's 2 events in one, where it gives you a cool Gobu mount, and then the 16 event will start. So yeah, that'll be great. Thanks again for coming out. I'm gonna end the stream now. I didn't have anything. Later today, probably late afternoon, around 6 EST, 6 p.m. EST, I'm gonna stream more 7 Rebirth. I'm on chapter 9, so that'll be fun. Going to do more story. I won't talk too much about that because Second is here. He has not played up to there. And yeah, that's it. Talk to you all later. Have